God said, come get your feet closed, so I was out. I took a day off from work, and yes, I got my free bodysuit. So this is 1 a.m. Then 2:30 a.m. we were in line all night. 7:19 a.m. the crowd was crazy, getting a little loud there. It was so many people. 10:39 a.m. it got even more crazy, just wrapping around the block. Everything was closed off. And then they had the bodysuit sign there, the truck. We were supposed to get ice cream and pizza. I don't know what happened to that. Anyway, we finally got into the store at 1:05 p.m. Everyone was so nice. They were serving some water there. Yeah, so just looking around. So I got the pink suit for free, and I paid for the black one. So I got pink and black. And there is the bag. The bag is so beautiful. I love it so much. I'm gonna frame it. And that's me just taking a little selfie there. And there is Raven. And when I came out, it was still crowded.
As grown-ass women, y'all mean to tell me that y'all stood in line for a pizza party and ice cream? Y'all did all that for some pizza and some ice cream? I don't feel bad for not one person that waited in that fucking pop-up shop line for the Body by Raven shit. Because first of all, let's start with the fact, y'all should have known y'all was not getting that shit when y'all didn't get the shit when y'all ordered it online. Like, what the fuck? If it's unorganized online, imagine in person. Like, are y'all cool? It's the same company, it's the same brand, it's the same person. Obviously, so clearly there's a lack in professionalism and business structure. Secondly, ain't this the same person whose boyfriend is currently on trial for rape? Y'all going crazy. Y'all can get in line for some fucking bodysuits. Can't get in line to go vote. But please make it make sense. First of all, I don't give a fuck what brand it is. You would never catch me outside in the beaming hot sun in the middle of New York like that, brawling over a fucking two-piece set you could literally go find on Alibaba. I was better off ordering from Wait a Minute. The videos are atrocious. They're crazy. And y'all are literally rioting over two-piece sets. Like, are y'all cool? Seriously. I really have to start putting y'all money into businesses that deserve it, into companies that deserve it, because motherfuckers think that because they hurry up and throw a design on a shirt, the two-piece set companies being on every other fucking female's agenda is crazy. Like, there's so many. At this point, people do it because it's like a money glitch. A cute little two-piece set, throw a cute little logo, boom, bands. Like, no time, don't have no passion, don't have no business knowledge, don't have shit behind it. Like, the whole turnout of Body by Raven's pop-up shop was simply the fault of the customers, because why the fuck are y'all supporting that shit anyways?
Raven Tracy, a model from New York City, who's the founder and owner of Body by Raven, said this in an article with Hype Babe. Over the years, I've received thousands of messages from girls saying how I was their body goals, and how if they could just look like me, they would be more comfortable within themselves. They would ask me for advice on confidence embracing their outward exteriors after telling me how they didn't feel like the way they looked on the outside was good enough to be loved or desired. She goes on to say in the article is that eventually she started to feel guilty because of how everyone was actually giving her props on her body and the way she looked. And it made her feel bad that other women and girls didn't have the self-confidence like she had when it comes down to the way she looked. So this what inspired her to build her brand for all women and girls to embrace their body, no matter what shape or size that you are. She wanted to create a line of clothing that you could feel confident in. So I like her branding, and I also like what she stands for when it comes to her brand. Also with her brand, it gives like a millennial feel. I do like that. It gives that Y2K. It brings me back to the years when I was a teenager. But lately, this particular designer and her brand has come under fire because she had a pop-up shop in New York City, and a lot of young people, Gen Z, has complained that Raven didn't do so well when it comes down to this pop-up shop. Everybody doesn't need to start a business, and some people actually need to go to school or take some courses and classes on how to run a proper business. It's easy to start a business, but it's hard to actually run a business.
Alright, I'm gonna really tell you what happened at Body by fucking Raven. First of all, bitch, she didn't give us nothing. Those people that did get their sets or whatever, the first 75, it wasn't even all of them that got their fucking sets for free. Because some girl on the fucking line wrote numbers down on a regular fucking post-it note and just gave them out, and she scammed people into thinking that they got it or some shit like that, and it was all a fucking joke. First of all, this whole shit was unorganized as fuck. They didn't have nothing lined up, no security, no nothing. It was just a single file of just bullshit. Like, it was hectic. Like, what the actual fuck was this? Like, she was like, oh, it's gonna be pizza, it's gonna be ice cream, it's gonna be drinks, it's gonna be snacks. Bitch, nothing, none of that was there. My fucking homegirl passed the fuck out, and she had to be fucking in the she got in the fucking you know, Body by Raven, the little studio thing or whatever, and then they had to get her bottles of water. It was hot. It was hot. As you see in the fucking videos, we're all squished up, hot as a bitch. It smelled like a fucking beauty supply store. It smelled like her wig. It smelled like hair. It smelled like edge control. Like, it's hot. The fuck? Like, nobody want to be all up next to each other. We titty to titty. Mind you, y'all. Mind you, hot as fuck. We all, bro. Mind you, I left my house at 5 o'clock. 5 fucking o'clock. I thought I was early. No, it was a whole fucking line. I already been new. Something told me to wake up earlier, but I needed my sleep. Like, nah, I do not play by my sleep, for real, for real. So, bitch, they fucking, and then, you know, fast forward to, like, even now, bro, it's still a line. Like, it's still more people coming to the shop. Like, you know, just to spend money, just to get the sets or whatever, bro. They don't even have everything. They don't have everything in the fucking stores right now. You have to wait next week for them to have all the good stuff. Like, if you want the sweatsuits and the sets that says body on the butt, they don't have that. They don't have that. They don't have the waffle knit. They don't really have shit, to be honest. Like, if you want all that, the velvet set, the tracksuits, they don't have that shit. All they had was rompers, the long jumpsuit shit, and the fucking and like the Body by Basics, and that was it. So I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? But anyway, fast forward, that shit was fucking dirt. I'm not gonna lie, it was just hot. Like, bro, it was literally hot as fuck. Like, it was hot. We're all just standing next to each other, like I said, titty to titty, pussy to pussy, and it was just hot as fuck. Like, bro, get it together.
Today I went to Raven pop-up shop. So I got there around 6:30, 6:40. We all standing in line. We stand in line for about a good 25, 23 minutes. So the line, like, first it's like a single file, so then we like end up like moving up in the block a little bit, so like the line was a little bit more concise. So now we all here. I'll say there's probably a good 100 people there already, 6:30 in the fucking morning. The girl who worked there, she gonna come outside and she gonna say, oh, line up across the street. That's when all hell broke loose, and that's when it all got disorganized. So the first 75 who's supposed to get their free set or whatever, they are all mixed into this group of 130 people because, like, girl, we all big and we all black. So you're not gonna want to push past nobody, be pushing through people. Like, that's a sign for failure. So you got this big ass group of people who've been there since the morning, and then you have people who are kind of forming a line, more of a line, so behind us. And then fucking girl, we standing there, and we waiting. We just waiting. And they got us looking across the street at the first 15 people, like they better than us. Like, they over here looking at us like they better than us. So it's supposed to open at 11, girl. It didn't open till like 1:30. And when I tell you, like, from the time that it opened to the time that I left around 2, 3. Girl, because nobody was getting nothing. Nobody was getting in. Like, they just kept on like, oh, this side, go to that side, come to this side, go to that side. And then they had people's mothers up here trying to, like, you know, guide the line. Like, Raven ain't paying y'all. Raven don't know y'all. Everybody over here acting like they a paid employee. Girl, y'all is not paid employees, and y'all didn't even get the free set. Why y'all barking so loud? People start fighting. Some girl in the line, she threw a bottle of water at a girl and ran off. It was really embarrassing. And we in Soho with it too. So, like, they see all these black girls and we all being ghetto ratchet. I'm telling you, they was playing Sexy Red at 6 in the morning. We are never beating any allegations. But yeah, so basically she came, and then she came with her nigga too. That nigga looked dumb as hell. He was over here with a damn sweater vest and a damn beanie. It's 90 degrees outside. Hot as hell. And her security didn't even want to give nobody water. We sitting over here waiting for water. There's people who don't even care about getting inside. There's people who just want water. They got these tiny little bottles. They being mad stingy with the bottles. Like, If you all body, last time I checked, our bodies need water. But yeah, I ended up leaving because like after a whole 2 hours, only 15 people made it in. That's not even the 15 out of the 75, babe. It was time to go. There was too much pushing. The police came. Police didn't do nothing, so why would y'all come? Security, just bad. Security over here, they didn't even know how to get the girls into a line. There was no ice cream and there was no pizza. We were lied to. Girl, for all that, like, you could have just stayed where the hell you was at and just dropped everything online, because the way that everybody was, we was all there to support Miss Girl, and not all of us even was able to support her because it was just so disorganized. But yeah, unfortunate sitch. But you know, they literally had the top that I'm wearing, they literally had it inside. Like, she had nothing new. She was talking about unreleased this, unreleased that. There was no unreleased anything, girl. There was nothing in there. Nothing in there. But yeah, I was trying to get the girlies, like, you know, I was like, see like little girls who got like, not little girls who got their stuff like we posted. So I would see them, I'd be like, oh, come to where I am, because like I was like close up to the front of the line. I was close to the front of the line, and then they get nothing. They over here pushing. People's mothers is putting their hands on me like, girl, this is not what I signed up. I signed up for a body, not for people to touch my body.
And this is the reason why I said that sometimes it's best to go take courses or classes on how to run a business and how to properly plan out any type of business events that you have. And I also want to make this clear. Sometimes it's your team. You may hire the wrong people to run the stuff that you could trust them with behind the scenes. Not everybody that says that they know how to be a production crew manager knows how to be a production crew manager. You know, sometimes it can be behind the scenes of people that she's hired that are not doing a good job. I do want to show that De'Ara has done a wonderful job when it comes to her pop-up shops. I've never heard anything bad about De'Ara and her pop-up shops. Sometimes as a business owner, you might need to work under somebody and just mirror what you see so you can be better at your business and or your pop-up shop events. But until next time, bye.